Dear brothers and sisters, good morning to you. Today's gospel is full of meanings. In it, Peter asked Jesus, often should you forgive his brother who sins against him? 7 times? And Jesus says, not 7 times, 70 times 7. That is, can you calculate what that means? 7 is a perfect number, 77 is most perfect number, and Jesus asks that we forgive our brother or sister who sins against us infinite times. I have a very personal story to tell you with this regard forgiving. According to our tradition, the ancestral property is inherited by first son. My father was the firstborn, so he inherited. Then after him, I am the firstborn. I should have inherited the ancestral property. But my youngest brother deceived me. He appropriated the whole property consisting of paddy fields, areca nut and coconut trees, and pepper creepers which grow on the trees producing pepper, and then jackfruit and cashew nuts and a lot of other things. But my brother appropriated all that property, even though I had contributed from my own money to make the property even better. I gave money for growing peppers and other things, coconut trees and so on, and he deceived me. My younger brother has problems. He is not trustworthy. My mother called him Dongi, and Dongi means a cheater. He is always the cheater. He has wronged me, my wife, and just before our wedding, he abused my wife. So the question now I'm asking is, can I forgive my brother who has done me so much harm? Jesus gives a parable to illustrate the forgiveness. He tells of the Lord who wanted to account for his people who owed him. So one servant comes to him who owed him a lot of money, and the Lord tells him, pay it now, otherwise I'm going to put you in prison. The slave falls down at his feet and begs him to forgive him, and he will give him time and he will pay it. And having pity on him, the Lord forgives his debts. Then as he goes out, he meets another of his fellow servants who owed him not as much money, but some money, and asks him to pay it back. And the slave says, I don't have now, but I will pay, give me time. But this servant does not agree. He takes the slave puts him in a prison and tortures him till he should pay. Now the Lord, when he hears about this, gets extremely angry and catches him and puts him in the prison, saying, I showed you pity. Should you not have shown pity at the same time? And that is how the story ends. Now the question which I am asking you and myself is, how often do we forgive those who hurt us. Often should I forgive my brother who hurt me? 7 times? 70 times 7? There is no end to our forgiveness. We should be able and willing to forgive, not in words alone, but from the heart. Forgive those who do us injury, who hurt us. May we take some time today and in the coming week to think about what others owe us and how do we forgive them. Let us spend some time, meditate upon this, and follow the example given by Jesus that we should be willing to forgive those who sin against us forever and ever. May God give us the strength we need to do so. Amen.